Imagine a place where every stone has witnessed history, where mighty walls have resisted invading armies, where kings celebrated victories, and where legends continue to echo through ancient halls. For more than 1,000 years, Ukraine has stood at the crossroads of Europe. Empires rose, kingdoms fell, trade routes flourished, and countless battles shaped the destiny of an entire continent. To defend this land, remarkable castles and fortresses were built. Some became symbols of royal power. Others stood as nearly impregnable military strongholds. Each one tells a different story, a story of courage, ambition, love, betrayal. Today, these magnificent monuments invite us to step back through time, to discover not only remarkable architecture, but also the people, the legends, and the extraordinary events that shaped the history of Ukraine. Join us as we explore some of Ukraine's most spectacular castles, guardians of 1,000 years of history. Kamyanets-Podilsky Castle. Perched dramatically above the Smotrich River Canyon, Kamyanets-Podilsky Castle looks as though it grew from the rock itself. For centuries, travelers approaching the fortress understood why it earned a reputation as one of Eastern Europe's greatest defensive strongholds. The earliest fortifications date back to medieval times, but much of today's castle took shape during the 14th and 15th centuries. Lithuanian princes, Polish kings, and later the Ottoman Empire all recognized its strategic importance. Whoever controlled Kamyanets controlled one of the busiest trade routes between Europe and the East. The fortress is famous for its 13 towers, each designed for a different defensive purpose. Thick stone walls, steep cliffs, and the winding river below made direct attacks incredibly difficult. Even experienced commanders often preferred long sieges instead of risking an assault. Legend tells of hidden tunnels beneath the castle, used to move supplies or escape during desperate times. Whether every story is true or not, the mystery adds to the castle's enduring appeal. Today, visitors cross the ancient bridge, climb the towers, and watch the sunset over the canyon, experiencing one of Ukraine's most breathtaking medieval landscapes. Khotin Fortress. Standing proudly above the Dniester River, Khotin Fortress has witnessed centuries of conflict between powerful nations. Massive stone walls, some reaching 40 meters high, protected one of the most important river crossings in Eastern Europe. The fortress became world famous after the Battle of Khotin in 1621, when a combined Polish, Lithuanian, and Cossack force halted the advance of the Ottoman Empire. Historians still consider this battle one of Europe's defining military confrontations. Walking through the fortress, visitors can still see decorative brick patterns, ancient wells, and defensive courtyards. According to local legend, a mysterious dark stain on one wall is the tear of a young woman sacrificed during construction to strengthen the fortress, a story shared for generations. Today, Khotin is also a favorite filming location for historical movies because its authentic medieval appearance remains remarkably well preserved. Akraman Fortress. On the shores of the Dniester estuary rises Akraman Fortress, one of Europe's largest medieval fortifications. Its walls stretch nearly 2 kilometers, enclosing dozens of towers and vast defensive courtyards. Built over centuries by Genoese merchants, Moldovan rulers, and later expanded under Ottoman control, the fortress protected valuable trade routes connecting Europe, Asia, and the Black Sea. Standing on the walls, it's easy to imagine ships arriving from distant ports carrying silk, spices, and precious goods. Sea winds still sweep across the battlements, much as they did hundreds of years ago. Local folklore speaks of buried treasure hidden somewhere beneath the fortress. Although none has ever been discovered, the stories continue to fascinate visitors. Today, Akraman offers spectacular views of the estuary and remains one of Ukraine's most impressive coastal landmarks. Pidhirtsi Castle. Unlike most castles built purely for war, Pidhirtsi Castle was designed to impress. Often called the Ukrainian Versailles, it combined Renaissance elegance with military engineering. Completed in the 17th century for Polish nobleman Stanisław Koniecpolski, the palace featured luxurious halls, magnificent gardens, and priceless works of art. Distinguished guests from across Europe admired its beauty. No castle is complete without ghost stories. According to legend, the mysterious White Lady still wanders the halls, searching for justice after meeting a tragic fate centuries ago. The legend has become one of Ukraine's best-known castle mysteries. Today, restoration efforts continue, allowing visitors to admire its architecture while imagining the grand celebrations once held within its walls. Lutsk Castle. Lutsk Castle, also known as Lubart's Castle, has dominated the skyline of Volyn for more than 600 years. Built by Prince Lubart in the 14th century, it became one of the political centers of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Within these walls, rulers negotiated alliances, settled disputes, and planned military campaigns. Thick brick towers and carefully designed defenses helped the fortress survive wars, fires, and centuries of change. Today, visitors can climb the towers for sweeping views of Lutsk while exploring museums dedicated to bells, ancient books, and medieval history. Despite its age, the castle remains one of Ukraine's best-preserved medieval fortresses. Olesko Castle. Gracefully resting atop a green hill, Olesko Castle is famous as the birthplace of King Jan III Sobieski, the Polish monarch celebrated for defending Vienna in 1683. Originally built as a fortress, it gradually transformed into an elegant, aristocratic residence filled with paintings, sculptures, and decorative treasures. Local legends tell of restless spirits and mysterious sounds echoing through the old corridors during stormy nights. Whether fact or folklore, they add to the castle's timeless charm. Today, the castle houses one of Ukraine's finest collections of medieval and Renaissance art, making it a favorite destination for both history lovers and photographers. Zolochiv Castle. Zolochiv Castle is unlike any other in Ukraine. Built during the 17th century, it combines powerful bastion defenses with elegant palace architecture. Its most famous attraction is the Chinese Palace, inspired by Oriental art that fascinated European nobility. The unique building reflects how ideas and cultures traveled across continents long before the modern age. Another mystery surrounds two carved stones covered with strange symbols. Scholars still debate their meaning, while visitors enjoy creating their own theories. The castle today welcomes travelers with beautifully restored interiors and fascinating exhibitions. Dubno Castle. Dubno Castle earned a remarkable reputation. It was never captured by direct military assault. Massive walls, deep moats, and carefully planned defenses made it one of the strongest fortresses in the region. Hidden underground tunnels connected key parts of the fortress and allowed defenders to move supplies safely during sieges. These passages continue to spark the imagination of visitors. Over the centuries, noble families transformed the fortress into a refined residence while preserving its military strength. Today, Dubno Castle combines architectural beauty with stories of strategy, courage, and survival. Zabaraj Castle. Zabaraj Castle became immortalized by the dramatic siege of 1649 during the Khmelnytsky Uprising. For weeks, defenders resisted overwhelming forces in one of the most famous episodes of Ukrainian military history. The fortress later inspired writers, including Henryk Sienkiewicz, whose historical novel With Fire and Sword introduced the story to readers around the world. Built with thick earthworks and powerful bastions, Zabaraj represented the latest military engineering of its time. Today, peaceful gardens surround the castle, creating a striking contrast with its turbulent past. Visitors leave with a deeper appreciation for the resilience, determination, and rich heritage preserved within its ancient walls. As the centuries pass, these remarkable castles continue to stand as symbols of strength, resilience, and the rich cultural heritage of Ukraine. From towering fortresses to elegant royal residences, each one preserves a unique chapter of the nation's history. Their walls remind us that history is more than the past. It is a legacy that continues to inspire future generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the majestic castles of Ukraine. The stones of these castles cannot speak, but through their stories, history still has a voice.